Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the Emotions and Feelings Jam. This was a game jam series, so there's actually a couple of them, about abstract concepts related to emotion and feelings. So it's basically a monthly game jam that have different abstract concepts to emotion and feelings. It's exactly that. The theme for this one was Togetherness. I'm playing each game for a minute each, 10 per video. Links to individual games in the description so you can check them out further. All my info will also be in the description so you can check me out as well. And if you like any of the content I create, consider supporting me on Patreon. That'd be great. Or following me on Twitter. Links in the description. Next. First, we're playing Checking In Safe. Hello. My friend is there safely. So we check on you. There's lots of different routes though. So how do we check on everyone? You're good. You're good. These little jellyfish are quite cool. This is an abstract expression of what it's like to digitally experience tragedy. And so far all of my friends have been pretty checked in. So I wonder if they mean like the thing on Facebook. There's like a thing on Facebook where it's like, click here if you're alright. In the case of any sort of disaster. This is a very cute game though. This one's good. And everyone seems to be quite safe. Next. This is Togetherness, but it's got an infinity in the name. I don't know how to pronounce an infinity mid-word, so Togetherness. The day I met you. The first time I saw you, it was in a book. Old Latin mixed with strange rustic markings already made my head swim. It was the middle of the night, and the yellow of the fluorescent lamp had dyed my entire world at this point. A few more pages, not reading, just flipping through and gazing over, and I would go to sleep. On the last page I saw you, so beautiful, so unlike the lascivious Liliths and cage depictions of different Hulus, wrapped so finely in silks all over, that single infinite ribbon forever watching, just looking at the rough. I don't know if I can read cursive very well. Rough pencil drawing made me feel infinity. Oh, you are so beautiful. I wonder if science could explain this. Definitely not. Not floating bands of silken ribbon, not a blinking, unrelenting eye seemingly pinned on fabric, endlessly spinning in an infinite spiral, but never moving from the center, never staying on the floor, always floating above it all like a beautiful, elegant overseer. I was smitten the moment I saw you. To love is to want, and to want is to know, so I hungrily devoured the page's contents, searching earnestly for anything, a ritual, summoning an artifact, just your name would be enough for that night, and so I found it, your name. Lambda, a demon, surely, but one without the appearance of such, preaches knowledge and some kind of assimilation, though not a conventional one. Relations to other subjects, talks of the ever-knowing eye, which may or may not be within Lambda. One other mention has been found in the region she is known to inhabit. Falling in love with a mythical thing seems quite interesting. This is well written. I'm sorry I struggle so much on cursive. The letters are quite small for me as well. Next. We're playing Mind and Body. Body, Mind. Friends. Body meds. Body exercise. Going out. I feel like, maybe that's both. We were supposed to make them meet at the center. We didn't quite, because there's only one combination that works. So this is kind of interesting, because the description says it's unusual for me to feel complete and to have my mind and body together, and when I'm mad, it's a great feeling. So it's a game that's sort of hard to do. For that reason. That's still not quite right. I like the simple animations of this as well. It's a rather simple game, but it really evokes the feeling the developer wanted to have. Next. We're playing Darlings at the Edge of the Universe by Asteroids Keeper. Gretchen, hello. Is anybody out there? This voice is on the radio. It's oddly familiar. Yes, who is this? You better not try to act hostile. I think because they've made their whole itch page, because this is web-based, moving, it's making the game itself lag on my PC. Wait, Leah? Hold on, this couldn't be. Anyone else? Oh my god, is that you? It's exactly who you think it is, but I actually go by Gretchen now. Okay, Gretchen then. What are you doing here? I'm resigning from a Paragon's army, which could only happen if I sneak away without them noticing. Believe me, I mean no harm. You say that when you're literally piloting one of their destroyers. Trust me, I'm done with them. People's lives are way more valuable than petty fights over jet fuel. Gretchen, you know that's not the real reason for their warmongering. They're monsters. I hope we become friends. This is quite an interesting story because we were clearly friends before, but not now. Next. We're playing Togetherness, which automatically started, and I've already earned a lot of points. I think I'm meant to be getting like a bit of each color, maybe? Don't really know, but I'm definitely going up. We need way more blue. Maybe some green. I kind of like the bar up top. And sort of trying to get them all to be equal. Quite a few colors are missing. Ah, I thought it was going to fall. Oh no, game over. Seems like a pretty simple game. I think that's just measuring how much of each color we have and like how long we have it for. It doesn't have a whole lot of bearing to anything. But it's nice to sort of see. Next. I'm playing Super Magnetic Crush. This is Magnet Boy. He is negative, shy, scared, and just sucks. Aw. This is Magnet Girl. She is positive, confident, bold, and just rocks. And due to opposites attract. And this is the Boogeyman. He is supernatural and hates science. So he breaks their attraction and takes Magnet Girl away. Use Magnet Boy's negativity as a magnetic power. Go and save their Super Magnetic Crush. That's our game. Cool. Introduction. There's introductions. Sure, we'll do the first introduction. Fine. Wow, I really overjumped. Oh. Yeah, it didn't give me a very good score because this is timed. Movement is so much. There you go. Hey, yay. What is this? Oh, this. Like a trampoline. Ah. Cute opposites attract. What's this? So this push me up towards it. Oh no. So yeah, I think I wanna. What? I think I wanna go out that way. Whoop. Nope. I think this is cool having like little magnet abilities. I like all of the juice in this game. Yeah. Got it. Next. We're playing pull. Space, huh? Yeah. Say, did you know everything in the universe attracts everything else in the universe with a force proportional to the products of their masses? And of course inversely proportional to the distance between them? Well, considering we're both astronauts and highly trained physicians, and the fact that you lifted that fact verbatim from a Weird Al song, yes, I knew that. But did you also know there are exceptions to this rule? Huh? It's true. For example, regardless of distance, my attraction to you is always a constant. Oh, yeah, I knew that too. Shoot, I meant to say the opposite. I meant to say it approaches infinity as time increases or something. It's very cute. Super adorable little Flickr game. I quite enjoyed this. I quite like I call it Flickr. I quite like Flick games. Next. We're playing a brief story of love. We're quite slow in our movement through the rain. At first, he was void. Empty. Confused. An incomplete circle. But then he saw her, and his world changed. But reaching her wasn't easy, and yet he tried. And tried, and tried, and tried, and tried, until... Oh, she's so much faster than us, though. One day he felt something. A strange feeling. This is really cute. Like there was a spark between them. He felt hope. Oh, she's got like a little heart too. A rhyme, a verse. Oh, sorry, a rhythm, a verse. A music. Our hearts turned into music. This is a lovely little story. The platforms don't look the best though, not gonna lie. But the music seemed out of sync. If only he could get closer to her. Did it. This is so cute. Next. We're playing Bob and Fred. The area around me got darker. I need to find my friend. Need to find my friend. Now I can't see much. Can't see much. Oh. I found him. Why is my... Found you. You're orange, so you blend in real well. This is not good for me. If I go the wrong way, I might lose time. And then not be able to find you, my friend. Where are you? Aw. It's a very simple game, but I like it. I feel like they do spawn within the radius of my circle, so I can see them. But also they're orange, so it's a challenge. Yeah, there you are. Are you out further? No, some of this is just unluckiness. Okay. And then really luckiness. Next. We're playing indexes. It has been difficult and sort of painful for me to do this game. I had to ask serious questions about who I am right now, and who I have to thank for that. I did that just to know what binds remain to the ones I loved some time ago, and how those binds manifest. Now, this person's native language is English, so there is some like grammar and spelling mistakes, but it's a game jam. I concluded that what linked me from my own past to my decisions, and so with others, are my memories. But since I have a terrible memory, I know it from my childhood, some issues with short-term memory. I store the most precious moments, these moments, into certain objects. Those objects are indexes to my brain, as proximities or something to access complete memory structures. Put it this way, those memories are embodied into objects, and I keep them in 5 boxes. About 100 of moments await there for me to trigger joy or pain or wisdom or repent. But I'm moving to another city, so I must collect a selection of 20, put them in a little box, and get rid of the others. Whom will I keep those bindings with through the indexes, and whom must I forget forever? Please choose a ritual to dispose the remaining... Well, let's recycle. Before I start, name the box where to save. Important. Cool. This is the current box, left to right indexes. Important, this is box selector. One of the lyrics from my old metal band, Brain's Crisis. I informed it with my best friend, Townsend, while in high school. Sometimes I read these lyrics and I feel kind of pain. I wrote about love and desperation, identity. These days I was between my dream profession and the career imposed by my family. What a time of struggle, and he was the only one there for me. So I get to decide what I do with it. Written piece of paper, cardboard strip. Feel like I threw this away. When I was 10 years old, I used to be very bored at school, so I drew a lot. Our tutor was terrible as principal. He was almost never doing his duty as a teacher, and some of the children were mean to me. I was new in the school, and he did nothing but isolate me near his desk as punishment for revolting the others. It's curious. Now some of them are very close friends. The teacher, on the other hand, was simply a bad person. I just throw it away. I think I'm just cycling through, though. I don't think that we need this strip, so I would like to put it in the bin. How do I put you in the bin? Did I do it? I might have put him in the bin. Unsure. To be completely honest. I was bad temper. I like this idea of having all these little memories of someone, based on these objects. I think that's a pretty cool concept for a game, though. Next.